Hello there everybody, Ōkami here, and welcome back to Ōkami HD for what might well be the last time. I'm honestly not entirely sure. It mostly depends on how long what I'm about to do takes me. I'm hoping at most the Demon Gate trial that I've still got to do, the one remaining one, is only going to take me about, I don't know, 20 minutes, hopefully. Because everything else is complete. I sort of talked about this last time. Travel Guide is complete, Beaster is complete, save for the bosses I've still got to fight. Move List is complete, Animal Tome's complete, Fish Tome's complete, Treasure Tome's complete, Stray Beads almost complete, save for the one I'm missing, which I'm about to get at the Demon Gate trial. So, I've more or less 100%ed this game, save for a few minor details that I'm about to remedy. And then we're into Endgame. Now, I don't know how long the end of this game takes, because I don't remember how long the end of this game takes, but I want to see if I can get it done today, just in general, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So, I'm hoping that this Demon Gate trial does not last as long as the other ones, because it is the easiest one. This is supposed to be the first. I kind of did them in reverse order. I did the hardest one first. So I'm hoping that this one's going to be at least relatively simple. Yeah, just wrecking everything with just one hit. 2 hits on some of them. This should hopefully be nice and simple. That was almost pathetically easy, wasn't it? Yeah, because, as I say, did them in reverse order, did the hardest one first. It's just the way it goes sometimes. Have to move out the way for the next one to spawn, and we're straight on in. You do this one almost as soon as you get the digging champ. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I leave these off till the end of the game because that's just how I choose to do them, but theoretically you can do this one much, much earlier than I did. Oh. Come here. So I'm hoping I can get the rest of the game done today, because essentially there is this, then there is the boss rush. Well, I say boss rush, you do get control over how fast you go through it, but it is essentially a boss rush. Come on. Thing. Hey there, hi. Would I keep painting game? Yes, it's very cute. This game's amazing. Nice. Ow! What the hell are you doing? Stop it! Alright guys, that's enough. Stop being annoying. She took a few hits on that one, quite surprised. Come on now, sit down and rest up. Don't really need to be perfectly honest, but might as well. on fire, will you? I hate those things. Inferno Fire Blast. Yeah, I suppose I could have done that. It is what it is. I ain't that worried. Nice. Is that it? Ooh. Yay! Apparently I got a golden peach out of that for some reason. Don't know why, but apparently I did. And there you have it. Stray beam. And that, as they say, is that. Ah, look at that. Don't that look good? Don't that just look absolutely brilliant? Yes, yes it does. Alright. Of course, technically still one more left, but you can only get that when you complete the game, so. That would be it. Nothing else left to do but go on the arc and fight all the bosses. 6 bosses in a row. Well, I say in a row, as I said. You get to choose when it happens, but even so. I think you get to choose the order as well. I think. All right. I think we're gonna have to go that one. Nighttime, apparently. Not that making it daytime really matters all that much. You know, there is an eclipse going on. Day of Darkness has started, spends 5 days faffing about. Look, at the end of the day, I'm the protagonist. Time only moves when I do. It's like Super Hot. Time only moves when I advance the storyline, you know? That's how it works. Alright. So yep, this is it. Nothing else left to do but to walk up on there. Terrifying. Wait, you know what'll happen if you cross this rainbow bridge and board the Ark of Yamato, don't you? Well, no, because I haven't been on there before, but yes, I do. I mean, that boat's bad news. The people of Kamui all know that. It's the most hated and feared thing in all the land. Even legends have nothing good to say about it, all Lauchi Lake. And you know there's no turning back once you board that thing. Look, you want to say something? Resolve? You mean you've got a resolve to pass the point of no return? So, this is the thing. This is literally... the game actually uses the term. It is the point of no return. So, you can back off. You can say, no, there's more stuff I want to do. So if you do start going up there not realizing it's the point of no return, the game is kind enough to flag it. As if to say, yep, point of no return, you're not getting past this point. But I've done literally everything in this game. I think there was a couple of mini games I didn't do, but like nothing of any significance or consequence. So yeah, let's do it. Besides, I can always reload the save. I see. Well, I guess this is it then. Emmy, let you go dying like you did 100 years ago. Nothing is ever quite so simple. Wait a sec, Amy. Well, we've been through a lot together. How long it's been since we first met? It all started in the Valley of Sakuria's Chest. Yeah, it did. And I don't know actually how much time, like, officially passes in this game. I'd say probably about a year. Give or take, because like obviously time is kind of nebulous in these games, but it could be a year, it could be 6 months, it could be a month. I'm not entirely sure, but it is a chunk of time because there are points where you think, oh, time is passing here, but I'm never entirely sure. Then we laid the smackdown on Orochi, then that fox wench. We even went inside an emperor's body. And travelled to the bottom of the sea. Then, before I knew it, found myself back in my own land. And now it all ends with the appearance of the legendary Ark. But for you, it's just the start of an even greater adventure. Sorry, Amy. I'm afraid this is where we say goodbye. As I told you from the beginning, I joined you so that I could steal those 13 brush techniques of yours. We found them all during our travels, and now each and every one has been etched into my mind. It's not like I've mastered them yet, but I plan on having loads of fun with my newfound skills. It's a bit sad to see you go, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Take care of yourself, pal. No. I mean, no. Look, you're a god, I'm a sprite. We live in completely different worlds. The road ahead may be a tough one, but it's one you're just gonna have to walk alone. I know. It's just, I got things I need to do too, you know? Now, let's wrap this up. Can't stand long goodbyes. Farewell, my furry friend. Hold it right there, Furball. How many times do I have to tell you? We're gonna go our separate ways. Now, leave me alone, you thick-headed lump of fur. He's right, ma chérie. Your way lies with its arc. You again. At last, a path to the heavens is opened up. Oh, fantastique. How long have I yearned for this moment? 200 years? No, must have been much longer. What are you babbling on about now, you big fruitcake? Path to the heavens? On that creepy old hunk of junk? What a fitting exit for a half-baked prophet like you. I have no idea what you're up to, and frankly, I don't care. I'm not a part of this anymore, so I'm gonna split. Have fun, you two. Afraid of the legendary arc, are we? Oh no, he said his trigger word. What did you say? Well, if you must go, then go. Besides, only those worthy of the trip to the heavens may board the fabled Ark of Yamato. You never had a ticket, and you never will. Why, you witless two-bit half-baked prophet. You're just trying to trick me into getting on board that stupid boat. I'm not gonna fall for something like that. I'm no fool. So there. Wait a sec. I know. Maybe I should just hop on board your little boat. You won't get me with reverse psychology unless it's reverse psychology. Yeah, and then I should tear the place apart as a little parting gift to you. Don't blame me. I already told you. Only those worthy of the trip to the heavens may board. But you didn't need to tell me that, my little bouncing friend. You know very well why you can't board this ark. Do I not speak the truth, little celestial envoy? Well, it's about time. You'll be fine. Most bugs can float. My little friend, I have another prophecy for you. Listen up, because this will no doubt come in handy for you. It takes two to tango. The bond of the brush shall intercede. And Ami is very confused. I thought I'd give you the long version, since it was my last. Pretty good, don't you think? Those unwilling to fulfill their own destiny cannot board the ferry to the celestial plane. Life is all about resolve. Outcome is secondary. It is resolve that determines the value of your life. You have no doubt met many such resolute people in your journeys. Well, my little bouncing friend, I must bid you adieu. Shall we, ma chérie? We have a date with destiny, and we mustn't keep her waiting. Ark of Yamato. And we're in. Just like that. And as you can see, we've got Oh Joy, Joy, Rain, Unconfined. We've got all the fucking bosses again, because of course we have. Hello! My goodness, I can hardly believe it. My eyes have been enveloped in darkness all this time, but I know when I see a divine being before me. Ōkami Amaterasu, you've returned home. I, Marco, would like to welcome you on behalf of all the Celestials. Not all the bosses. Well, no, not all the bosses. They don't force you to refight Leku and Neku. Thank fuck. But you do have to do all the other main bosses. Oh, I made a mistake. I said that you'd return home, but of course I was wrong. This is the inside of the dreaded Ark, which fell from the heavens. Nothing like our wonderful home, the Celestial Plane. Alas, only my spirit remains in this world. It's been imprisoned here for many years. Perhaps it was my destiny. Ōkami Amaterasu, I'd be so grateful if you could bestow upon us a small gift. Not only for me, but for the others who succumbed to death. In exchange, I would give you what I can. I'm sure that it would lift everyone's spirits. So you can sell your stuff, because it works pretty more or less like a normal shop. And we can buy stuff. And look, it's the last 2 gold dusts. Nice. Okay. Keep my amounts topped up. Okay, also you can exchange Demon Fangs if you wish. Oh, let me just... which ones have I not done? That one. Woohoo! Sweet. And you can't warp out, because of course you can't. Alright. Where do we start? Let's start with the spider one, shall we? Because why not? We gotta do them all eventually anyway. Isn't it all so fun? Oh goodness. If I'm not mistaken, you're from our home, the Celestial Plane. It's you, Ōkami Amaterasu. Who would have thought we would meet again after all this time? All my waiting under the dark, cold ice has paid off. We Celestials may have lost our physical form, but our spirits live on and are with you for all eternity. We were heartbroken after the battle on the Celestial Plane, when you fell to this world with that monster. We managed to escape before it happened, but little did we know the tragedy that was about to befall us. After we went away from battle, we boarded the Ark of Yamato, hoping to get away. But not long after we set sail, countless monsters appeared from the depths of the Ark. Having nowhere to run, all of us were devoured by the monsters. This Ark, which was built by the lunar civilization, turned out to be a cargo ship designed to transport thousands of monsters. Not long after setting sail, the Ark lost its rudder, plummeted down to this world. I wonder where it was supposed to transport them. Celestials on board, each and every one of us were slain. I don't know why the Moon Tribe built such a thing, but when the Ark fell to this world and brought such tragedy, well, it was nothing short of a disaster. Ōkami Amaterasu, it seems that the Ark has begun to move again after all this time, but this place is like a nest of dark beings. Please take care not to be sucked into darkness. Well, I guess I'll try. You do them in order, like left to right order. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. You can do them in whatever order you want, really. Here we go again. I can't remember, are these hard versions of the original bosses or not? Whoa, what the... Where the fuck am I? I don't know what the hell happened there, but it happened. Why won't you connect? Come on. Come on, connect. Oh, am I connecting myself to these things by accident? For God's sake, what the hell are you doing, man? Come on, let's get around the back now. Right, 1. 2. And 3. Thank you. There you go. There we go. Bloody ropes wouldn't connect. 1 down. I'd say it gives you money for no real reason, but I suppose if you're really low on cash at this point, if for some reason you're low on cash at this point, you shouldn't be at this stage of the game, but if you just happen to be, then it'll allow you to buy more stuff to help you get through the final boss. But yeah, at this point money is kind of pointless. And look, it's turned blue! Isn't that lovely? Ōkami Amaterasu. Seems that one of the dark beings has disappeared. If only all the evil power would leave our midst, then I'm sure the Ark would return to the celestial plane. I was ready for immortality. Now it seems the time has come for my spirit to take leave. It's brought joy to my heart to meet you before I depart. I hope that you will return to the celestial plane, Amaterasu. And then you will bring light to this world once more. And she's dead. Yes, the red has turned blue because we defeated the evil. Now, where's the next one? Crimson Helm. You keep your cash going to New Game Plus. That's true as well, actually. I've forgotten about that. Yes, quite right. Hello. Come on. Do your thing. I can't remember what it is. What is it I've got to do with this guy? I've actually completely and totally forgotten. There it is. Come back here. Ow. Should have done that in the first place. All right. 2 down, 3 to go. Now let's see, who's next? That would be Lizard Boy. Again! For the 3rd fucking time. I like the Orochi fight. It's fun, the fact you've got to deal with all these different elements and stuff. But oh my god, it's annoying that you have to fight it 3 fucking times. It's you, Ōkami Amaterasu. I did wonder when the ark began to move. Lo and behold, it's the guardian of our home, the celestial plane. Sado. Why did such tragedy befall us? This ark was built by the lunar civilization as a rescue boat. It had been enshrined in the celestial plane for many years. We believed it would be safe. In order to ensure our future existence, we fled to the ark when the monsters attacked us. How could we have known this ark would become our coffin? I don't know. Maybe it was our destiny. Perhaps it was all decided from the start. That monster, Orochi, who attacked the celestial plane, had suddenly come flying across the sea of stars. And after destroying our people and our homeland, went on to cause pain and suffering in this world. Perhaps it was all preordained by the Moon Tribe. I forget, are the Celestials and the Moon Tribe the same thing? Because he was almost talking like they were separate, but I always assumed they were the same. And I do like the idea of Orochi, which is basically a building with 8 snake heads attached. Just flying around the world. Hello, come on then. Oh, no, that one actually hit me. A bit late on that one. Have a drink. Come on. They are different, are they? Fair enough. Was that in my mind that they were the same? Maybe that's just me misunderstanding the meaning of it. Celestials live on the celestial plane with the gods. Moon Tribe lives on the moon until they were wiped out, but only a few survivors. Oh, okay. Must have missed that particular bit of subtext. And I'm assuming the not Superman girl was one of those survivors. Get drunk. Yeah, Walker and Cayuga, yeah. Yeah. Ōkami Den introduced the 3rd that had survived, did they? I only played through Ōkami Den once, I'll be honest with you. I don't remember that much about it. I was not expecting that to work. I am very glad that it did. I'm not even sure what I did, but I did it. So hey, that worked. You always use the water tablet there for extra cheese. That's true. That is very true. Alright, last one. Fortunately, you don't have to do the extra minigame where you have to keep slicing through all the symbols and this, that, the other. Thank God for that. Sweet. Alright. I think we're on good track to finish this today quite handily, actually. I always either overestimate or underestimate how long something is going to take me. I never get it right. I would say normally I underestimate, but I guess that's gotten me into the habit of now overestimating how long something's going to take, so... yeah. I'm thinking if I can get all these guys done by 4, then I can easily wrap up the rest of the game in an hour. Hopefully, anyway. Ōkami Amaterasu, sense the presence of someone here on the Ark. Could it be that man from the Moon Tribe? I can feel his pain somewhere deep down in the Ark. Amaterasu, you mustn't save him without a moment's delay. You must stop the seeds of tragedy from being sown. In order for the evil in this world to be exorcised, the sun god Amaterasu must return to the celestial plane. I pray that you will watch over the world from the heavens, that you will bestow peace upon us all. Yeah, so I think the basic idea of it is, like, Orochi is a kind of a space alien in a way. I'm not sure if he came from the moon or not, or if, like, all monsters in this game come from the moon. Kind of like a Final Fantasy VIII thing. Could be. I could see that. I mean, the original version of the monsters, the clay creatures, do kind of look like aliens. Oh yeah. Hey, one shot. Orochi didn't. It was said that he came from deep space. Really? So Orochi's an alien. Fair enough. That's it. He's a fucking eldritch demon, isn't he? He's like a Cthulhu baby or something. Actually, that makes way too much fucking sense. That's it. The Ōkami 2 will be Ōkami versus Cthulhu. That's what it'll be at the end. And on to the last. I was actually genuinely surprised at just how fast I just got through Blight there. Blight. I've been waiting for you, Ōkami Amaterasu. My fleeting spirit will disappear at any moment. I'm glad I was able to hold on long enough to meet with you. I mean, you've been holding on for like 1,000 years, so it's not terrible. Actually, no, is it 1,000 years ago this thing crashed? I can't remember, because I know that, like, the events of the first defeat of Orochi, that was 200 years ago, but Orochi had obviously been around for a while before that. I always got the impression it was either 500 years or 1,000 years, because humans really like round numbers. Or was it 100 years ago? I'm getting my number. It's vague on how long. Yeah, I figured it was vague. I always got the impression it was like 1,000 years ago or something like that. I'm glad I was able to hold on long enough to meet with you. Azumi. Long, long ago, you and Orochi fell together to this world. Then you waited for the Chosen One to put an end to Orochi's life, which explains why they're hanging around Orochi all the time back in the past bit. You waited patiently for countless moons until finally the Chosen One, Nagi, was born. Together, you sent the monster of the moon to its fate. Well, technically the future version of me did that, and the past version just hung around. It's really complicated, okay? I've had a very complicated life. You didn't realize it, there was just one ripple in the wave of darkness. It's exactly 100 years since the legend of Nagi. The monster was quietly recovering its strength for all those years, until it used Nagi's descendant Susanoo to complete its revival, and once again it tried to destroy this world. When you defeated it, the next stage of its plan began. It cursed the land with its evil power, and the world was soon overrun with monsters from the Ark. Orochi's evil essence was more than enough to power them all. The smoldering powers of darkness exploded throughout Nippon, and the world was thrown into a storm of chaos never seen before. After that, well, you saw with your own eyes. The evil powers that left those monsters you defeated have all gathered here in the Ark of Yamato. Exorcism of the roots of evil is a daunting task. You must keep your eyes open for what is at the center of it all. From what I remember, what's at the center of it all is a little fish in a bowl, if memory serves. I always remember being slightly disappointed with Yomi. Like, what you see of Yomi looks impressive until you realize that it's just a shell, and inside it's just a little guy in a bowl. And it's actually really fucking disappointing. Come on, do your thing. Ow, never mind. Ow. Get that. Missed. Come on. Whoa. Forgot you could do that. Nope, nope, I got it. I sliced its ass and poof, I was done. You think she'd have learned the first time not to raise her sword? It's a habit. People do that. They get into a habit of rhythm of things. Alright. And it's all gone blue. Ōkami Amaterasu, gone at long last. The waves of darkness are finally beginning to roll. All this evil power cannot hold on much longer. Amaterasu, there is one final thing I must tell you. The man of the moon tribe with the golden hair, I want you to tell him something. The Celestials will never forget how we fought alongside you when Orochi attacked. We are forever grateful. And just like that, we're up to the final boss. Just check in with you. Just double check. You can exchange Demon Fangs for stuff if you need these for some reason. Don't know why you would, but yeah, just to prove I've got everything. Hey, isn't that awesome? Okay. Alright, so we got 20 of everything. Should be good to go. Honestly, at this point in the game, you really shouldn't be using items. I mean, healing ones in an emergency, yeah, sure, whatever, but that is just spare stuff. Okay, so make one final save, and while it is technically 5 minutes early, I think now is a good time for a break. So, when we get back, it is end boss. There's cutscenes before, I think, during, and after the boss, obviously. Then the credit roll, and then that would be it. I think we can get through it in an hour. Should be able to. I can't remember exactly how the final boss goes, but like most bosses, it's just a case of beat it up, wait for a weak point thing, zap it, keep chipping away at it. It's one of those bosses that starts off harder than it actually should be, and then think something happens, and then you get like superpower easy stuff, and we'll go on from there. But you'll see as it goes. So yeah, gonna take a quick break. Back in a minute, guys. And we are back. Okay then. So, final boss fight time. From what I remember of this fight, I know it's a multi-phase fight. It's kind of long-winded. Like, it's going to take a good 15-20 minutes. Probably a bit longer if you include all the cutscenes and stuff in that. Beyond that, I don't remember the specifics. Other than orb. I just remember orb. So, yeah. Ōkami Amaterasu. Just being able to see you with my own eyes. I can't tell you how much joy this brings me. Pains me that I cannot remain with you until the end, but I know that you won't let us down. Now I must join the others, but I will never forget you, and how we used to play in the fields in our homeland. I pray that you will always shine bright, Amaterasu. And even the bloody shop leaves me. There you are, Amaterasu. I thought I could handle this before you arrived, but it seems I have met my match. This brings back memories, Ashavi. Remember when we faced Orochi together on the celestial plane? Behold. It is shrouded in darkness, but make no mistake. This is none other than Yami, the evil ruler of darkness. It was he who slew the Celestials on board this very ark, and brought misfortune upon the land of mortals. Of course, it's too dark to see his true form now. And so it begins. The dreaded day of darkness is upon us. Wow, moves fast. And the Git just stole all my powers, every last one of them. Distorted time and space brings about this phenomenon. The power that Yami uses to strip Ami of her brush technique is called Sunset. That makes way too much sense, can I just say. This ill-fated day only occurs once every 100 years. Nobody, not even the gods, has the power to stop it. And that's Yami. That is the real Yami. Who's a goddamn fish. Why is Yami just a fish? Still, I shall stand firm and fight this battle. It was I who brought the Ark of Yamato to the Celestial Plane, but I was oblivious to the evil that lurked in its depths. I caused the death of countless innocent Celestials, and brought a curse upon the land of mortals. However, I cannot reset my actions nor undo the past. Actually, we have this gate thing. It's currently set to like 100 years ago, but you might be able to take it back further. You could try again. Never mind. Amaterasu. Orochi can only be defeated with the power of the Chosen One. That's what I told you, and you waited for me without question. You waited patiently in this land of mortals. You waited for the day that Nagi, the Chosen One, was born. You believed in me, despite knowing that I count myself among the ranks of the accursed Moon Tribe who had escaped from the lunar realm. I was deeply moved by your earnest spirit. That is why my faith in you has not waned since that fateful day, when we engaged Orochi in battle side by side. Amaterasu, you must return to the Celestial Plane. You must do so in order to bring peace to this world. I never liked him anyway. Stripped of all my powers, we now have to fight the final boss. Because how else was this gonna go, really? Oh yeah, I forgot he could do that. He makes very big holes. Well, hey, got the first one back. We're not going to make it that hard. Okay, we got rejuvenation back. Which, one of the things that means... fill in the goddamn gaps. Woohoo! Actually, let me just... Where's Max Godhood? Never mind. That's more like it. Number 2. Is this Power Slash? Yep, that's a yes. Waha! Have it. Oh, and this one is something? Green Sprout! Oh, okay. Ah. Alright. Phase 1, done. You didn't think that was going to be it, did you? Nothing's ever quite that simple. You should know that by now. Alright, what do we got? Ah. Ooh, okay, that's the thing. That happens. Ow! Okay, can't do that. We can't use water yet, obviously. There we go. I'm assuming this gives us a water spout. Whatever it was. Oh, Cherry Bomb. Never mind. Hey, that worked. Wasn't expecting it to, but apparently it did. So hey ho, good for me. I'm down by half at least, that's a start. Hey! Is this the water one, please? Water spout! Excellent! So that means you can get all fiery up again, and it's not a problem because I can just do this! Get dunked on! Never mind. I don't even know what this one's gonna be. What is it? Oh, the moon one. Uh-oh. Ow, balls. Spent so long trying to get up there. Phase 3. I think there's like 5 phases to this. Oh, I don't remember what this is. Now I do. Yeah, don't I have to earn like slow mode or something first? I see, then that worked. Uh-oh. Here we go. Gale Storm! Fire! Inferno. Okay, that's a thing that happened. Nice. Alright, come on, what next? Nice. Enough. Spinnies! Wait for my ink to recharge a little bit. Uh-oh. Actually, you know what? Fine, do that. See, works for me, pal. He's got no health left. Next one in. Veil of Mist. Ah, slow-mo time. Very good. As you can imagine, look, it gives you the option. I don't know what the heck I'm looking for, though. Ah, damn it. There we go. Obviously one hit away from dying, go figure. There's number 3 done. Who's up for number 4? Oh, this is the one I remember. This one's really fucking annoying. Memory serves. Didn't you have to like zap him or something? Woo, never mind. Wow, okay, that's a fast thing. Hello. Oh, I don't have that yet, do I? Yeah. Ow. Alright, what are we doing? Ow, where did you come from? Uh-oh, hang on. Now was not the best time for the batteries in my controller to run out. I wonder why I stopped moving. I was like, wait, what the hell's going on? Oh, that's what's going on. Hold that thought. Of all the times. Really? Mm. Damn it, I gotta get back into the swing things. Stop that. What we got next? Catwalk. I can't remember why I need it. I mean, you know. Yeah, there it is. I mean, I know I can do this. The point is, why? What do we get doing this? I don't actually know. Ooh, items. I didn't know those were up there. Huh. Alright. Speaking of healing items, pop up. Get me the lightning back. Which should be next, actually. Of course, if you're paying attention, you'll notice that we've been getting all of these items in order. Except for one. There's one we haven't got. Last one should be... Is it Blizzard we get next? Yeah, pretty sure it is. Blizzard! I don't remember why we need to use Blizzard. Oh, you have to do that then. Come on, you're so close to dead. What happened? Ow! Where the hell did you launch all those? Oh, nope, got him anyway, apparently. Well, there you go. You notice, though, that there was one move I didn't get back. And it's the one you actually start the game with. Which I thought was a neat touch, considering what's about to happen. Not bad for a ball. Well, you know the drill. Let's have one of those famous howls of yours. Shouldn't have done that. Ugh, that furball's always spacing out like that. And we can't get anything done without my help. Is that doggy crying somewhere, sis? Oh, it is sister. I was like, I always thought it was mother. You were right, it was sister. You said that way back when I said, oh, I think it's mother and child, isn't it? And yeah, like you were like, no, I think they're sisters. I was like, are they sisters? Oh, okay, I guess that makes just as much sense. You're right, they are sisters. I honestly never registered that line before. I mean, here's the thing, it's like one of the last lines in the whole fucking game, so, it is what it is. Is that why the sunshine has disappeared? I haven't seen the doggy for a while now. Did my saying there's no such thing as gods cause all this? Snowy the whole digging king. Never dreamt that you were a god. You're gonna make Hayabusa a nervous wreck if you don't get that sun shining again soon. Amaterasu, thanks to you we can protect our village by ourselves. But you must be strong and triumph over evil. For the canine warriors so dearly wish to see you once more. That god sure was burning with a passion. I know what happened. If that mongrel doesn't come out of hiding, we'll have to send up a really big one to reignite that passion. So that wolf is really a god. Perhaps I should have made an offering of my bamboo ware. It may be my fault that the sun has ceased to shine. Who would have ever thought that rascal was really Shiranui reborn? My. How that god loved my cherry cakes. Could this darkness be caused by hunger? Sure. Uh-oh. The boss is praying? Snowy. Did something happen to you? Why has the sun suddenly disappeared? Fido won't roll over and play dead for evil. No brother of mine would dream of it. Something in your brushwork touches the heart, Isu. Never abandoned your life as an artist after all. When one tries to master something, it ends in either success or failure. But it is in the attempt itself where you find the true value. Believe in your own power and walk your own path. You know, I gotta say, he must be a really fucking good artist if he can have like ink-based prints that still look good underwater. I mean, that's talent. That's real fucking talent. I see you have finally heeded your calling. Your resolve is plain to see in your drawings. There's the power to move people's hearts and inspire their faith in the gods. Amaterasu, their faith shall be your power. And I love how this is set up in the game, because you have the praise mechanic. Like, doing little acts of kindness helps people to believe in the gods again, because it's been like hundreds of years and they haven't had the gods because the celestial planes kind of destroyed. And it's like your little acts of kindness power Amy and allow you to level up. And now here at the end of the game, it kind of comes full circle, because all those little acts of kindness that helped you to level Amy up, you know, all your health and your ink pots and all this, that, the other. Now it's like, oh yeah, that was more than just a gameplay mechanic. This is a plot element, because gods live and indeed die by belief. And so, because that's the whole point, which of course they introduced the idea of the Celestial Envoy, with, you know, Issun is supposed to be, because Celestial Envoy goes around and tells people, hey, you need to believe in the gods, they need your belief because that makes them stronger, so they can help you more. It all sort of ties up really fucking nicely. It's a really, really, well, really, really good fucking system. He did it. My grandson did it. Look at the spirit behind this beautiful brushwork. He truly deserves the title of Celestial Envoy. It's work like this that can show the true glory of the gods, and guide people to the right path. It's one thing I'm sure of, Amaterasu. You found a much better companion than I could ever be. Okay, everyone. I know it's kind of hard to see in this darkness, but get a load of my latest work. Issun, the Wandering Artist, presents his interpretation of the great god Amaterasu. You hear me, Amy? You're not floundering about without me, are you? You gotta pull yourself together. I finally chose my path, and I have the resolve to see it through. This part is the one downside to the HD version. You can see the people behind it, but just a 2D image. You know, I did notice that, and I was like, should I mention that? Nah, I don't want to ruin the moment. Started to roam the land as your missionary, but you gotta take care of things on your end too. Don't look so sad. Just psych yourself up, like we always did. Remember? Oh, so I almost forgot. Check these out, everyone. It's the great god Amaterasu descending from the heavens. Pretty good, huh? Amy was smiling down from the sky just a little while ago. Something must have disturbed the furball's concentration, though. That's why the world has gone dark. Without Amy, we can't take a refreshing nap outdoors. Rice won't grow. Plants and flowers will wither. Laundry won't dry. Oddly specific. Monsters will roam about like they own the place. In other words, our world will be a total mess. No one wants to live in a world like that. Especially me. So come on, everybody. Let's join together to call upon the great god. Let's show Amy that we truly believe. Put your hands together and pray. Let's make our gratitude obvious. I mean, we shouldn't pray only when we want something. We should consider how the gods must feel once in a while. We should even take on some of their burden. If you pray with all your heart, maybe the sun will cheer up and show itself once again, lighting our world with its heavenly glow. After all, the best thing about the great god Amaterasu is that happy-go-lucky spirit. Right, Amy? Answer if you can hear me, you big furball. Now I get the extra power. Alright, first things first, draw a bloody sun. Hold still. Woohoo! Hello. Yeah, so you won't fall for that, will he? You run across? Nope, apparently not. Ooh, that's not very helpful. Hold still. Ow. Oh yeah, I forgot you could do that. Have some sun. Damn it. Shouldn't have done it that many times, I should have waited for it to recover a bit. Oh well, never mind. Too late now. Come on, you're so close to dying. Die already. There he goes. Hey, sorted. And I just got the achievement for getting all the demons in my little monster list. Because that was the last one. Woo! Sorted. Fantastic, Amaterasu. What a long and winding road it's been, eh, Mashari? But, at last, our arch-nemesis Yami, the Dark Lord who brought darkness upon the land of mortals, has been annihilated for all eternity. We can hope. I must say, I was really surprised by your little bouncing friend. You couldn't have done it without him. That tickled. Down, heal. You're gonna lick you to death. Well, Amaterasu, it's time to embark to even stormier seas. Making the world a better place is never easy. You must return to the celestial plane and set things in order. Only then can you usher in a new age of peace in the mortal world. Our journey is far from over, Mashari. Now, full speed ahead. First up, the celestial plane. Engage. Yep, quite. Path to the heavens, huh? And it sounds like fun. Remember what I said the first time I met you, Amy? There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. So I'm going for a ball. There's no way you're gonna stop me. Gonna put out all the stops and inspire people's faith in you. You're gonna have more believers than you know what to do with. You'll see. Till then, take care of yourself, you big furball. Oh, all this bloody talking. Looks quite nice for a land that's supposedly conquered and ravaged by demons. And that's it. That's the game. It just sort of... It kind of ends on a ... really, doesn't it? Like, potential for a sequel. I could see the sequel... Ōkami Den aside, I could see like a direct sequel being more like Ōkami basically trying to fix the celestial plane, and you'd have to like take it back bit by bit, and maybe like in order to do that you then have to like return down to Earth and like do good deeds to like, I don't know, level yourself up and like slowly take the celestial plane back bit by bit. And then maybe that, you know, you think that's the game, and then you go halfway through it and suddenly you reveal, oh no, wait, hang on, there was a second half of the game and that's taking the moon back from the monsters as well, or something like that. I don't know, you could do that. But yeah, I mean, it's Ōkami. What can I say that hasn't been said by a bajillion people already? This game is fantastic. It's actually aged better than I expected. Like, there's a few minor frustrations here or there, but honestly, nothing, like, serious. There's nothing in this game I would say, oh god, no, get rid of that. Well, maybe Blockhead, but, personal preference, I suppose. But, yeah, so... It's just a really, really great game. You know, it's... I almost want to say it's an underrated gem. I don't think it is an underrated gem. I think there are more than enough people who are fully aware of how good this game is. I just kind of wish there was like a proper sequel. I know that Ōkami Den, unofficial sequel, but its canonicity is questionable at best. And I think my big problem with Ōkami Den was literally that it just did the same thing as the first game. There wasn't really anything like massively new in Ōkami Den, and I think that was kind of the problem with it, was that it was just a bit redundant. It's a fine game, don't get me wrong, but also kind of pointless. Because this game is just better. In the end of the day, Ōkami is just better than Ōkami Den, you know? But, yeah, it's such a great game. You know what, I'm actually really glad that I decided to give it a playthrough, because I sort of hesitated for a while. Like, I've had this game on my list to play through again for quite a while, because I bought the HD game when it very first came out, and I never bothered to play it. Mostly because I wasn't sure if the game would work with a controller. Turns out, it actually works really fucking well. Like, I played this whole game with the controller, and it works great. I've also heard that if you play this on the Steam Deck, you can use the touchpad of the Screen Deck, well, screen, to do the drawing and stuff. Which sounds a little clunky, because then you'd have to have, like, either keep a stylus in your hand, and it would basically be like playing the DS game which is, you know, again, questionable. But I mean, it's one way to play it. It would certainly be a slightly different version to play. But yeah, playing it with a controller was actually really good. Like, I think it worked really, really well. I can see why it did well on the PS2. So yeah, all things considered, not really much to talk about on that front. It's a great game. And as I say, first time I think I've ever 100%ed it. Mostly because I just never bothered with some of the background stuff before, you know, just never saw the point. And sleep. Because dog, I guess. And there it is. You know, I could be wrong. Are the credits different on the Wii version? I think the credits are different on the Wii version. I have it in my mind that they scroll up, down. Well, you know, they scroll up. I'm trying to remember now. Well then, I'd say that's enough storytelling for today. The story contains the hopes and dreams of many fine people. Keep it close to your heart and cherish it. What's that? Want to know why I alone know this tale that no one knows? You listened to the whole story and never figured it out? You missed the whole point. Jeez, what's wrong with you? I suppose I'll have to tell the whole story all over again. New Game Plus. You best learn to show my brush the respect it deserves. Anyway, I'm tired. Let's call it a day. If you're eager to hear more, I can tell you the rest of the story some other time. Until then, do your best to live up to the heroes I told you about. It's time to roll this scroll up and give it a title. Ōkami Amaterasu's Adventure. Go back again, okay? I don't remember this scene either in the Wii version. Until next time. I don't remember that scene being in the original in the Wii port. Did they cut that too? Or maybe I've just forgotten. The Wii did have different credits because they had the people who worked on the Wii port instead of the original credits, which the HD version restored. Ah, there you go. I was going to say, like, I had a vague memory of seeing different credits, and I was like, am I misremembering that? Or are they just different for this version or something like that? It could entirely be that the reason I haven't seen that, either A, that scene is not in the Wii version, which is possible, seems unlikely, or B, I did see that that post-credit scene in the original, in the Wii version, but I always skip the credits and it skips the scene as well. I could see both of those. Obviously, it's implying that Issun is the one telling the story, and you know, it is what it is. But yeah, there you have it. It is Ōkami, and it is still a great game. Here's the thing, like, if we did get an Ōkami 2, I would be more than happy to play more of this. But if we don't, like, if we never got an Ōkami 2, I would be okay with that. As much as I'd love an Ōkami 2, like, I think I'd be okay with there not being one, because Ōkami in and of itself is such a wonderful little gem. You know, it really is like a time capsule of... Took a bit of damage, not too bad. It's sort of a time capsule of that era. Hey. Hey. Yay! 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 Hey! All bloomed. Lovely. Wow, 43 hours, huh? Well, 43 and a half, really. 55 in-game days passed. 103 saves. Wow. I probably could have cut a few of those. I'm sure some of those were extra saves. Of just doing stuff. So, well, there you go then. Woohoo! Congratulations! I got a present. Comic Transformer 1, 2. Comic Returner. Stray Bead. All stray beads have been reunited. The string of beads is complete. Comic Transformer 3. Comic Transformer 4. Comic Transformer 5. And 6. 7. 8. 9. You can save the game here. Save file will be used to start your new adventure. Saving to a new file instead of overwriting is recommended. Yes, I think I will. Start from beginning. And that's it. There you have it. That is Ōkami. Fortunately enough, you go watch the videos in presence of this soon. Ōkami art, Ōkami music, video treasure chest, Ōkami demon gallery scroll. Internal company presentation A and B. What, these two? Any particular reason why you want me to showcase them? I don't mind particularly, but any particular reason why? Because they are neat and short. Okay. Sure. I think this was the original version of Ōkami before it went cel-shaded. Where it was all like, maybe not hyper-realistic, but realistic enough. It would have been neat to see, but honestly, I think I'm more happy that they went cel-shaded. I think it gave the game a more distinctive look. Because the realistic look hasn't aged all that well from this era. But, you know, the cel-shaded one, I don't think that'll ever look too old. It is weird they were originally going for a realistic look for the game. And then just thankfully didn't go with it. I can't imagine Ōkami working in a realistic style. I think it was absolutely the right move to go cel-shaded. As I said, if anything, it just makes it look better over a longer period of time, you know? A bit more of a cel-shaded look before it was refined. You don't get that in the fucking game, do you? Fucking laser beam attack. But you can see the idea was a bit more refined on that one. They had the cel-shaded look at that point. And, interesting that they have you fighting like animals rather than demons. I wonder if they're supposed to be like corrupted animal spirits or something like that. Maybe that was the original plan for it. We got the demon scroll, which is literally a scroll of all the demon types in the game. Because why not? And you have the music. Not all of it, but some of it. Did they ever sell the soundtrack to this game? Because I'd like to buy that. Or at the very least found it online to download somewhere. One or the other, you know. So yeah, there you have it. That is it. There is not really anything else for me to show, I don't think. Maybe we could have a look. And look, I do like how you're missing like 5 chunks of health here, because of course those are the sun fragments that you're missing. But I tell you what, I will very quickly, just before we leave, I'll skip through the intro scenes and all that stuff because it's in this before. But I will show off the stray beads, the string of beads, whatever the bloody hell that's called. Skip. Skip, 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 skip. Skip. And hey look, we're in. So it should be in here, equipment. Ink pot and solar energy become limitless. Attack power times 10. So what that basically means is infinite ink, infinite energy, and 10 times attack power. In other words, it makes the game beyond trivial. Also interesting of note, you don't get to keep the 3 most powerful weapons because they're kind of special, I suppose. I'd forgotten about that, but apparently there it is. Now you're a god for real. Yeah, this is the point. Like, you get this because this is literally what makes you a god. But seeing as like you have to get all 100 stray beads, which pretty much means you've done everything in the game, they're also kind of pointless. You know, like getting them, you know, like getting them now is like, oh, you've already 100%ed the game, so yeah, so there is that. And obviously you don't get the water tablet or the fire tablet because those are important items, so you don't get to keep them. The 3 special weapons are elemental and it might break the game. That's a fair point. That's true as well. These, of course, stay completed. You don't get to keep any of your brush techniques for obvious reasons. And look, you can see the final 5 bestiary entries, which are sort of just yummy for some reason. God damn it. All the different colours of him. But he's got all these weird sort of alternate colours. I remember being somewhat disappointed with the design of Yami first time round. Like, the orb thing I kind of like, but it's kind of simple. Like, you expect the God of Darkness to look, I don't know, more. And look, you get the extra one down here, which is white for some reason. But, I don't know. I just remember thinking I was expecting this giant fucking monstrosity, not an orb, which is really just like a robot being remote controlled by a fucking fish. Why is he a fish? I don't understand why the big bad enemy of this game that is the god of all darkness, why is he a fish? It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand that. Do people not like fish in Japan? Because that can't be right. They fucking love sushi. And here you get all these karmic transformers, which is basically the game's way of saying, hey, you can now look like all these things. I can't remember what they all look like. I don't know what this actually does. Hang on, I need a closer thing. Yeah, shut up. I think that just changes your tail. Yeah, I think it changes your breed. Jubby. This one's your plain wolf style, of course, without the red markings on it. But other than that, I think it's normal. That one's bulldog. I don't. I'm not really that great with dog breeds. I think that one's a basset hound. Pass. Yep. That's your Ultra God look, of course, minus the, what's it? The other breeds of versions of the Canine Warriors. Oh yeah, they are! You know, I never noticed that before. And of course, you can have your, well, you can have that, which is like Dark Ami. Actually, no, is it supposed to be Stone? I think it's supposed to be Stone. I always assumed it was like Dark Evil Ami, but no, it's supposed to be Stone. I never realized that before. And of course, you have the hyper-realistic look, which, I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but yeah, I think overall, I like classic Ami, because why not? Yeah, anyway, so, there you have it. That is Ōkami. Yeah, I guess that's it. I'm done. All good, I think. All very good, very fine, and very wonderful. Yep, Ōkami. It's a great game. If you've never played it, for the love of God, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Go and play it, like, right now, because it really is a great game. It's considered an absolute classic for a very good reason. I'd love a sequel, but if we never get one, I think I can live with that. You know, we've got Ōkami. It's perfectly fine as a nice self-enclosed little thing. If we did get a sequel, like a proper sequel, not Ōkami Den, I keep saying that doesn't count. It would be nice, but I don't think it's a requirement. You know, it's fine as it is. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye-bye.